For the most part of my life, I thought that sleep was basically a pure waste of time. What I mean by this is that every single time when the time would get to sleep, and my mom would say, "Okay, Christian, let's go to sleep," I would be just there hating myself. Like I would literally be crying, "Please, no, I don't want to sleep." I would literally be like this kid that cries after somebody hits him, but nobody hit me, bro. I just didn't want to sleep. And I was literally crying so much because I didn't want to sleep. So I never stayed for a consistent schedule for most of my life. I sometimes woke up at 7 a.m. I sometimes woke up at 12 o'clock, at 2 p.m., 2 a.m., sometimes even 5 a.m. in the morning. Or sometimes I would even sleep for 2 hours only in a whole day. And then I was just wondering why I felt like shit throughout the day. So I continue on with this belief like for another year until I read a whole book about courage and fear. This book was pretty damn cool and amazing and I liked it a lot, so I decided to get another book from the same author called Discipline is Destiny. And as I am reading this book, I'm kind of disappointed because it's not so great and cool as the previous one, but it still has some amazing advice inside it, so I continued to read it. And then one night, the sky was clear, the air inside the room is filtered out, and I'm just here reading the book. When out of a sudden, a part about sleep comes up. What? Why is this in a book about discipline? I just questioned myself. And then I just read a sentence that says, sleep is an act of self-discipline and self-respect. As soon as I read this, I just close down my tablet, put it on the side, and just go to sleep as well. My name is Christian, and in this video I'm going to talk about sleep, more specifically the sleep problems that you may be experiencing. You see, personally I have experienced quite a lot of sleep problems with my life, and this specific sleep problem where you think that sleep is basically not worth your time. But you see, why do we sleep one third of our lives then? Without sleep we cannot function. If you have sometimes seen yourself like acting like a piece of crap towards somebody whenever you didn't sleep enough or you didn't sleep well. So now you are taking your anger out because you simply cannot control your emotions. You're not present in the moment, you're not feeling good, you're not feeling energetic, so naturally you will not feel great either. So you see, sleep is a must needed thing inside your life, and in this video I am going to cover up this topic. Part 1. Is sleep a waste of time? Basically, this is a stupid argument to make, but as a kid, I don't blame you, bro. You are ignorant to realize these things, but as you grow up, you may have noticed that whenever you are slept enough, even more than enough, you feel very energetic, you feel super happy, you go out of the way to make somebody else laugh as well, like, you're a person to be nice around, like, jokes are coming to your head constantly, like in every single millisecond, somebody saying something and already there is a joke in your head and you say it and everybody laughs and all of that. Like, your life is amazing whenever you have slept enough. But as soon as you kind of push that barrier down and just sleep for a shitty amount of time, you're here, bro, just struggling to even stay awake, let alone speak with people. And whenever you are in a conversation, bro, you're just consistently thinking that they will kill you if you say what's on your mind. So at the end of it, you end up kind of procrastinating again. Maybe at the end you didn't even say it, or you say it, but what about this? You may talk even like that because you are scared. And scarcity comes from lack of sleep. Scare is an emotion from lack of sleep. Fear is an emotion from lack of sleep. But as soon as you're rested enough, courage comes up. And there you go. Now you're the social butterfly. That is the reason why we spend one third of our lives sleeping inside the bed. Respect this. And sometimes do what your body is telling you to do, because your body sometimes knows better than you when is the right time to rest. Part 2. What are the benefits of sleep? Well, as I briefly explained the difference between whenever you slept and whenever you didn't have slept enough, you can see the benefits of sleeping enough. Sleeping enough brings you the benefits of courage, brings you the benefits of willpower, of discipline and all of that, brings you the benefits of being the social butterfly, the person that everybody is attracted to. On the other hand, if you didn't have slept enough, you'll be just here sitting alone, just consciously trying to not fall asleep while watching the movie in the theater, and whenever somebody would talk to you, If they even do, bro, because you probably have this shitty bad posture, sitting like this instead of like this, and just, oh, bro, almost fall asleep. If that's what is happening inside your life, bro, people will see it and they will lose the respect for you. Because a man who cannot optimize his sleep isn't a disciplined man. Discipline can be trained through waking up early, but to wake up early, you also need to go to bed early. Rather than that, you also need to cleanse your brain. Like, for example, take yourself. You have to go to pee sometimes and you have to drink water in order to filter out the bad chemicals from your body. Is that correct? So if that's correct, bro, don't you think that our brain kind of needs to do some cleansing as well? Like all these toxins that are kind of piling up inside your brain, they are making you feel worse. They are responsible for you feeling bad, for you making other people sad, for you making other people cry, and for you feeling angry, disappointed, depressed, and sad all the time. These toxins are responsible for it. And guess what? Sleep and sleep alone and sleep for a good amount of time is actually the only thing that can allow your spinal fluid to cleanse your brain as well. And once it is cleansed, bro, then is the time when your real shining self comes up. So basically, if you want to live a life full of anger, full of depression, full of bad and negative stuff throughout your entire 100 and more years that you have left to live, well, go ahead and sleep for, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours a day, if you can even survive on it. But if you actually want a life full of happiness, full of discipline, full of respect, then you will have to go to bed early, wake up early, and have a good amount of sleep every single day. Part 3. Why is sleep discipline? Let me ask you one thing. If you go to the gym, why do you exercise? To keep yourself in a good shape, right? To keep yourself healthy, right? Well, the same thing goes for sleep as well, bro. Sleep is discipline. You are disciplined to go to the gym every single day in order for you to feel better because your body is built better. You sleeping is also disciplined because of the way your brain now looks. Sleep and gym are kind of equals, except gym only goes for the body, while sleep goes for the body and the mind as well. So, the longer you sleep, the more you sleep, and the better you sleep, and the more consistent you are with it. You're basically building your brain up. You're basically doing bicep curls with your brain. So basically, every single time you have a good sleep, you feel amazing. But every single time you don't, you feel like piece of crap. So that is where sleep discipline comes. Sleep is an act of discipline because you need to keep yourself good for your other people. Like if, for example, if you're a military leader, you will have to be energetic. You will have to be like somebody that others respect. You will have to be this person that whenever he gets up from his chair, you have to be this person that is looked up to with respect. If you're not leading by example, bro, if everybody sees you and you have this bad posture, you're constantly struggling to stay awake, and you're constantly being angry and having anger issues, bro, what example are you? Somebody from your own class that you are teaching will just stand up one day and say, "Teacher, I understand why are you telling all of this to us, but why aren't you using this for yourself?" Part 4. How should I sleep then? The only thing that I would advise you to do is to never sleep on your stomach. Always sleep on your back or on your side because it allows your brain to cleanse. If you sleep on the stomach, it doesn't cleanse so well. So either sleep on your side or on the back, and that's it. Choose a specific mattress, preferably made out of cotton that doesn't have these chemicals against fire inside it, and choose a mattress that is actually comfortable for yourself. Always have some blankets that are kind of heavy on you in order for you to fall asleep, because believe me, bro, those lightweight blankets that they promote on TV, I've tried them, bro. I got sick the first night I even tried. If you can afford, have some like this here, like this. This is a blackout curtain. Is this dark inside my room because it is a blackout curtain? If I take it right now, look at this. Look at the difference. Can you see how much brighter it is right now? Can you see how much brighter my face it is right now? That is the power of a blackout curtain. So basically, that's the thing that you need to do. get a blackout curtain, get the sleep mask, make your environment good as possible. And now we come to the most important part, which is to have a consistent sleep bedtime and consistent sleep wake up time. If you can do it. If you cannot do it because due to work, due to obligations and all of that, at least have your wake up time the same. You need to sleep for 8 hours every single day, but preferably sleep 8 hours every single day within the same time frame, because essentially your body has a clock on its own, and this clock, once it gets adopted to the sleep schedule that you have set for yourself, it will be so damn easy for you to actually wake up every single day on time, no problem. But what if I have insomnia? Well, I basically covered this up as well. If you have insomnia, if you struggle to fall asleep, bro, just deprive yourself of sleep, but wake up every single day at the same time, regardless of when you went to bed. If you only had 2 hours of sleep, you don't care. Your alarm hits, you wake up, and that's it. You don't sleep anymore. You do this for about 2 weeks, bro, and you will find yourself just enjoying life more overall. You know how debt works and all of that. You have to return the money until the whole sum is back at clean zero once again. Well, the same thing goes with sleep. If you don't sleep enough, you will owe your body sleep. You will have this sleep debt inside your body that will have to be compensated for. Eventually, you will fall asleep and you will sleep for a good amount of time. So keep this wake up time consistently, and after about 2 to 3 weeks, bro, you will just wake up feeling amazing, even though just 3 weeks before you had insomnia. But today, you slept for 11 hours, bro, and you slept like a baby. And be aware that there will be people that will make this hard for you, more specifically your friends. Like if you have some degenerate friends that don't really respect your word and all of that, whenever you tell them this change, that you decided to go to bed, for example, at 8 p.m., at 9 p.m., maybe even at 7 p.m. and wake up at 5:30 a.m. in the morning, they might understand you and say, okay, fair enough, good on you. But most of them will not, and they will just say, oh bro, I was planning to go to a party tonight. Do you really have to go to sleep at that time? Like you can always go to bed later and wake up later. Is that right? So come with us. Don't actually go with them, because as I said, your consistency matters the most when you sleep. So make sure you have a consistent schedule. Otherwise, you are fucked once again. Sacrifice this one single party in order for yourself to not sacrifice your whole life together. And now, bro, I just kind of want to warn you, because in the beginning this will be hard. I literally optimized my schedule to wake up at 4 a.m. every single day. Even though right now, as I'm recording this video, I have recorded 6 videos before this, and this is my 7th one. I am sleep deprived though. I don't feel good. I feel good, but I am sleep deprived, and after this video, I will go ahead and take a 3-hour nap inside my bed. So, in the beginning, this will be hard, bro. It will be like trying to go against the stream, because your body wants so desperately to rest, but you're simply not allowing it. So, using this advice won't be so easy peasy as you might have thought of, but after you implement this advice, and if you pass the trial and succeed, then you will see the benefits. Then you will see yourself literally traversing life in a way that you have never traversed it before. Your work performance in the first few weeks will decline. Your gym performance in the first few weeks will decline as well. Your relationship will decline as well. But after these few weeks pass, bro, a new chapter begins. The old one closes down. And then here you are, just arising in every single aspect of your life. Your work better than before. Your sleep better than before. Your relationships amazing. Your gym performance amazing. Every single thing inside your life will just simultaneously go like this, and that's it. Like consistent line that is going upward and never doing this. That's all you have to know about sleep. And after enough usage of this advice, which is basically an advice that you have to use for your entire life, you will find yourself becoming a better man before. So now it is your choice whether you want to stay undisciplined and the kind of man that you currently are. Are you satisfied with the amount of results that you currently are doing? You may be, But what if I told you that if you actually implement this advice, this result that you are getting can be quadrupled in the future? And not just the distant future. I'm talking about the near future, like about a month from now. What if I told you that? Are you willing to listen? If so, great job, bro. And I expect to see you in bed on time tonight and wake up very early tomorrow. Figure the right time to wake up and wake up at that specific time every single day for the rest of your life after you click on this video. Adios!